Procrastination is a simple problem, but you just lack the skills to get past it. In this video, I'm going to teach you all of the skills you need to know to stop procrastinating, and I'll also tell you how to do it much quicker than I did. But a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and I'm a procrastination coach. I spent 2 years learning everything about procrastination, and so I can shortcut you so much time. Using the lessons that I've learned, I'm now in the best shape I've ever been, and I've also helped other people stop procrastinating. The big lesson, the first lesson that you actually need to know is that discipline is BS. I said it. Discipline is awful, and I'll tell you why. Most people glorify discipline. Like, you've probably seen edits of David Goggins or people telling you that you need to be disciplined and strong. The truth is that you're not ready for discipline. Anybody telling you that you need to be disciplined when you're procrastinating is lying to you. Don't listen to them, because how can you expect to be disciplined when you can't even do simple tasks? Whenever you procrastinate, you are not in the position to be disciplined, right? When you're ready to be disciplined, then yes, be disciplined, push yourself. But telling someone to be disciplined when they're procrastinating is like telling an obese person to run a marathon. Like, yeah, you could do it, but it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. You're not going to continue this for long. And that's the thing. Whenever I first wanted to actually do something with my life, I wanted to achieve my big, ambitious goals, I tried to be disciplined. I tried to be pushing myself and trying as hard as I can. What ended up happening was that I would push extremely hard, make some progress for a few days, and then I'd crash and burn, get into a rut again. And then I'd stay there for maybe a week or so until finally I got enough willpower, I guess, to go ahead and try more discipline. I'd go up again, and then I'd go ahead and crash down again. I want to save you that struggle, because I probably spent at least maybe 3 months on that, where I would be disciplined for a few days and crash right back down again. I want to save you that pain, okay? So don't expect discipline to be your savior. You don't have to push yourself. But then comes into the second point, which is motivation. Now, you might expect me to say motivation is a myth, but honestly, if you can get motivated to reach your goals, that's awesome. Like, I want you to be motivated, because then it's easy for you to take action. I'm not going to be one of those guys who says motivation sucks, use discipline instead. Like, motivation is awesome. Like, it feels awesome to be motivated towards your goals, but you can't wait around for it. Again, after I stopped trying to be as disciplined as I could, I thought that maybe I just need a bit of motivation. I'll wait a little bit. And then I ended up making zero progress, because waiting around isn't how you get motivation. The two parts to actually get motivation is deprivation and progress. Whenever you're deprived of something, you want it more, like scarcity, right? Whenever you're thirsty, you're deprived of electrolytes and water, and so you're motivated to drink water. Progress is when you do something, like let's say you start working out and you see that your body's getting bigger, your muscles are growing, and so because of that, you're motivated to continue doing it. Progress works when you actually take action already. Deprivation works right now. So honestly, between those two, you need deprivation, not progress. Because if you're already taking action, you wouldn't be watching this video. So go ahead. The actual step that I want you to do with me is to close your eyes and visualize your goal. Because no matter what, you need to have a direction. You have your North Star guiding why you even want to stop procrastinating. It's easy to say, I want to be productive. Why? So go ahead, close your eyes and visualize that goal that you have for yourself, that huge, big, ambitious goal that would genuinely change your life if you actually reached it. Think about all of the benefits, think about all of the rewards, how good you would feel if you would have that. Like, bask in that feeling. And now open your eyes and realize that you are nowhere near there. At this point, at the way you're going right now, you're not going to reach it. So realize that, and realize that if you don't take action, you will not feel as good as you just did. You're depriving yourself of that benefit, the reward that you just had. And now, just from doing that one exercise with me, you're now more motivated to take action. Now, this one visualization you just did with me isn't going to change your life. But constantly doing this, thinking about your goals and rewards, not getting caught up in fantasy, but just visualizing where you could be versus where you are now. Continue to visualize and think about your goal, and that by itself will motivate you. And the final step, which I wish I knew earlier, honestly, is routine. Routine is so powerful, and I truly wish that I could go back in 2 years. The only thing I could tell myself is that you need a routine. If I could just tell them that, I would be so much further ahead than I am right now. I spent 2 years learning all of this. This single lesson was honestly the most powerful. Routine is how most people stop procrastinating. Because think about it. Whenever you want to do something hard, you want to go ahead and make progress towards your goal, you have to put in mental energy. And that's tough. Like, as I mentioned earlier, with discipline, it's hard to force yourself to do something which you don't want to do. Like, logically, you understand, yes, it will reach my goal. But without, like, being logic, just pure emotional side, you're trying to force yourself to do something hard, and your brain does not like that. So what we're going to do here is make it so that the thing we want to do, the task which makes our goal possible, automatic. Think about how much progress you could make if you didn't even have to think about doing the thing you want to do. Like, you automatically did it. No questions asked. And the way to achieve that is through routine. I promise you. Routine genuinely made it harder for me to procrastinate than to take action. It's that powerful. Like, it's genuinely harder for me to go ahead, open up my phone and start scrolling than it is for me to record a video right now. It's so powerful because it's automatic. It's like it becomes a part of you. The way to build a routine is just that a routine is just a series of habits, one after another, like building on top of each other. And so you actually already have a routine, believe it or not. But it's probably not all that good, right? Considering that you're still procrastinating to this day. So your morning routine probably looks like you wake up, you get out of bed, maybe you brush your teeth, maybe you eat, and then you open up your phone and start scrolling. You see how most of that routine wasn't even that bad. It's just that last step is what we really need to change. So instead of scrolling on your phone after you eat, you could go ahead and put in the task during that block. So it doesn't matter what time it is, as long as the order matches every single day. So you're stacking the habit with eating. So every time you eat from now on, you're going to go ahead and open up your computer and make some progress towards your goal. Or you can go ahead and continue staying where you are right now and make zero progress. Like, yeah, it's going to be tough at the start. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes probably like a week to really get like a routine set in place and 2 weeks for it to become completely automatic. But afterwards, you get the benefit of a routine for years. Like, I used to work out. After I learned this lesson, I started working out every day right in the morning, right? I didn't even eat breakfast. I would just wake up, get my clothes on, and I would start working out. I did that for a year, 365 days of working out. And only the first week was the hardest. Afterwards, it felt easy to me. That's how you make progress towards your goal. It isn't even forcing yourself to do it. It isn't motivation. It's just making it so that your brain automatically wants to take action. Once you implement all of this, it's going to be easy. But this last step, this extra bonus step I have for you, is really when it connects, everything connects with this final step. Without it, you'll still struggle a little bit. This last step will allow you to skyrocket your progress. So if you just apply the last 3 steps, you will stop procrastinating. But this one will make it faster. The best advice that I can give you right now, once you've actually applied and listened to the last 3 steps, is to get pissed off. Use your energy, use your emotions to stop procrastinating, because you can fight fire with fire. You can use your emotions to beat procrastination. Think of it as a rocket trying to exit the atmosphere. If you don't use your emotions, which you already have, then it's like you're pouring water into the gas tank and wondering why the engine won't start, you know? You might as well use the energy that you already have to stop procrastinating. Now, positivity also works for this. But unlike positivity, negativity is much easier to get. Like, it's people say, yo, just be positive, use enjoyment. And I've told this to people before, but when you're in a rut, you feel awful, it's really hard to enjoy stuff. It's really hard to feel motivated towards stuff. But it's actually really easy to get pissed off. For me, it's getting pissed off, getting angry. That's when I instantly take action without even any thoughts in my brain. I get upset, and so I take action. For you, it might be sadness, for example. Any kind of emotion, it doesn't matter, as long as it could be potentially negative. But since you're taking action, it's not really negative, is it? You're taking action with it, and so it's fuel, not negativity. Use your emotions, and it will skyrocket how quickly you will see progress. Again, it took me, honestly, probably 6 months of pure effort and dedication to see like a huge change in my life. You can probably get that in 2 weeks, honestly. You build a routine, you don't rely on motivation too much, you visualize your goals, and you don't force yourself to do anything either, and you get pissed off. 2 weeks, honestly. And if you want my help with this, you want to guarantee you that in 2 weeks you will stop procrastinating, then I got you. I've been a procrastination coach for about a year now, and my clients have made excellent progress. If you want to go ahead and join me and get personalized help from me, then you can actually get your free consultation completely for free down in the description by clicking the link. And if you also want to learn more about procrastination from my videos, then I have a video which you'll really like. It's about why most productivity tactics, like you see on the internet and on other YouTube videos, they're BS. They're lying to you. And this video will explain why.